What if the future of sports cars isn't about raw power, but about who they're built for? Because this concept suggests something very different. This is the Hyundai Earth Concept. At first glance, it feels like a glitch in the Matrix, a bridge between the retrofuturism of the Envision 74 and a sustainable biological future. The Earth moniker isn't just marketing fluff, it represents a structural shift. We're looking at a chassis composed of recycled flax fiber composites and a transparent exoshell that redefines vehicle architecture. It doesn't just sit on the road, it looks like it's part of the ecosystem. Minimalist, intimidating, and undeniably, this isn't trying to dominate the road. It's trying to redefine what a sports car should feel like. Hyundai's core philosophy for the Earth concept is what they call symbiotic performance. This isn't just about moving from A to B, it's about a closed-loop energy cycle that treats the driver as a vital component of the powertrain. Technically speaking, we're looking at a radical departure from traditional EV skateboards. The Earth concept utilizes a localized liquid hydrogen fuel cell system integrated directly into the structural spine, paired with an ultra-high-density 800V silicon carbide battery pack. This dual-source architecture allows for instantaneous torque delivery without the typical thermal throttling found in long-range sprints. The design is dictated by active aeromorphing. Those crystalline vents on the flanks aren't static plastic, they are memory alloy shutters that pulse in real time. At low speeds, they prioritize cooling for the power electronics. At high velocities, they seal flush to minimize turbulence. Every edge you see has been optimized through thousands of hours of computational fluid dynamics, achieving a staggering drag coefficient of sub 0.20. Inside the cockpit, the driving part of the philosophy shifts toward high-fidelity haptics. Hyundai has eliminated the physical steering rack in favor of a next-gen Neuralink steer-by-wire system. It filters out road noise, but amplifies the tactile vibrations of the apex. The seating position is decoupled from the chassis via magnetic levitation dampers, ensuring that while the car is pulling 1.5 GS in a corner, your sensory focus remains unshakable. This is a shift from mechanical soul to algorithmic precision. It's an analytical playground where air is sculpted, hydrogen is breathed, and the driver becomes the final processor in a complex, high-speed calculation. Hyundai isn't just building a car, they are designing a new physics for the asphalt. This is aimed at a younger audience, drivers who value design, technology, and usability over pure performance numbers. People who want something expressive, but not overwhelming. And more importantly, something they can realistically use every day. That's a major shift. Critics argue that Gen Z doesn't care about driving. My data suggests otherwise. They just don't care about boring driving. The Earth concept targets the digital nomadic athlete. Inside, the cockpit isn't a cage, it's a node. When you're not carving canyons, the immersion mode kicks in, the windows dim, and the entire cabin becomes a high refresh rate workstation or a gaming lounge. Hyundai is betting that the next generation wants a car that is a tool for productivity during the week and a weapon for adrenaline on the weekend. It's for the person who wants to hit 100 kilometers per hour in 2.8 seconds, but also needs to join a board meeting from the middle of a national park. If sports cars become more accessible, more efficient, and more usable, do they lose what made them special? Or do they evolve into something better? Because removing extremes doesn't just simplify the experience. It changes the emotional connection. And that's where the risk is. But here is the friction point. Can a car built on Earth principles truly deliver the raw, unrefined soul of a sports car? We're trading the smell of gasoline for the hum of electrolytes. We're trading mechanical gears for software algorithms. The real question isn't whether this car is fast, it's whether it's memorable. Can an algorithm recreate the edge that makes a driver's heart rate spike? Hyundai has integrated kinetic artificial sound to mimic the resonance of a physical engine, but as an analyst, I have to ask, are we embracing the future, or are we just nostalgically skinning a computer to look like our father's dreams? The Hyundai Earth concept doesn't just present a new design. It presents a new idea, a sports car that prioritizes balance over excess. Will that work? It depends on what the next generation really wants. But one thing is clear. The definition of a sports car is starting to change. The Hyundai Earth Concept is a polarizing, brilliant, and necessary gamble. It's the first sports car that doesn't feel guilty about existing. Is it the perfect machine? Technically, it's close. Emotionally? That's for the road to decide. The Earth Concept is the new alpha. I'm Ava. Analysis complete. See you in the next era.